Welcome back to Skill Guided, the series where our account progress is locked to the skill guide. In order to continue leveling a skill, we must level it up via the most recent skilling unlock. We can't complete a quest if it would skip an unlock, and we must attempt as many skilling unlocks as possible. In the last episode, we ticked off 2 big goals on the way to starting the Cold War quest, one of them being 30 agility, and the other one being 10 hunter. We now look forward to getting 30 crafting for the Cold War quest, however we need to smelt our own gold bar. Luckily in the last episode we did a lot of mining and ended with 41 mining. We then went and purchased our rune pickaxe, which we're going to use to do a lot more mining to get the supplies to get our smithing to 40 to smelt that gold bar. Then we can finally start crafting. Now we got some great feedback on the last episode about doing infographics to explain where our skills are at, what they're locked behind and things like that. And I'm going to be experimenting with different infographics, different ways of representing the information. I am going to put it in text just in the description, so check the description if you want full explanations of everything. But here's one example where I show items or quests or things that lock each skill out. Red means we're currently stuck at that item and we don't have that item. Green means we do have that item or that ability to go do that. Therefore, it's ready for us whenever we go to train that skill. For the combat skills, we see that I'm waiting on getting the Ancient Mace for attack, the Black Warhammer for strength, the Hard Leather Shield for defense, Steel Knives for ranged, and Enchanting Opal Bolts for magic. I'm probably not going to explain the infographic at the start of every episode like this, but I'm going to probably make these a community post the day before, maybe each episode, or just explain certain parts of the infographic as we go through the episodes so you can get an idea of what we're actually working on. But for right now, just to give everyone a quick update, I'll go through each skill now, but obviously there's also a backstory for each item as to why we can't get that item right now, or maybe what's required, and those will come up when we go for the individual items. Some of them in this episode. We need a Mine Talisman for Runecraft, we need Steel Nails for Construction, we need to do the Cold War quest for Agility, we need a Guam Leaf for Herblore, we need the Cold War quest for Thieving, we need a Gold Bar for Crafting, we have Bronze Javelin Heads now to be able to do Fletching, we can go get a task from Turiel to start Slayer, after we go and get a kill each on the creatures we've already unlocked. We can go catch Cerulean Twitches for Hunter, we're going to mine some Volcanic Sulfur this episode, we're going to smith some Iron Medhelms this episode and the other things that our smithing unlock. We need to get our Hunter up to complete Stripy Feathers for fishing. We're able to go to the Gnome Stronghold and make a Fruit Blast for cooking. We need to do the Shades of Morton quest to continue fire making. We need to hack Light Jungle for woodcutting, but that's locked behind the Jungle Potion quest. And we have the ability to keep farming, but I've been a little lazy with that at the moment. We'll get back to it soon. As I said, in the future I'm going to go through maybe each skill when it comes up, but here's a blanket. This is where we're up to with each skill at the moment. Refer to the description for more information. Let's get on with the episode. We can now mine Volcanic Sulfur. You may notice I'm not wearing my angler hat. We have a face mask on because we are going to mine for Volcanic Sulfur now. So we set out to mine some Volcanic Sulfur, and I didn't know about the little trick in the northwest corner and the spider at first, so here I am mining, trying to dodge the clouds, but it's a medium task in the Korean and Kebos area. How good for us. We had to mine a lot of Volcanic Sulfur. In fact, we did a lot of mining in the build up to this episode, so if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe if you're new. Please. Because there's 43 mining. We also couldn't go do the blast mine at 43 because to do the blast mine you need 100% Lovercane favor, and we need to mine Volcanic Sulfur to 65%, as I'm sure I'll talk about in upcoming clips. Let's get into it. Oh, we're only like just over halfway. We've got 46 mining, so we've unlocked granite. It's funny that at 42 mining you unlock Volcanic Sulfur, but you physically can't mine enough to get the use of 43 mining for Lovercane Blast Mine. If you're mining Volcanic Sulfur, like we've gone straight from 42 to 46 and we're nowhere near done yet. Absolutely shocking. 33.8%, so we're over halfway. We need 65% before we can go do the quest and the minecart scrolls in order to get to 100. But oh my god, this place sucks. I was using wines at first, but then I learned that if you go over to this northwest pile, you can sort of drag a spider over there and not take any damage. So I was doing that for a little bit and just AFKing, but I thought it's time to have a look at these clue scrolls and see what we can do. I'm guessing with the hard clue, I'm not going to do it right now. It'll probably take us on a wonderful adventure, and I might try and do the hard clue after the Ardougne Easy Diary. But the easy clue, I think we can take a little break and do that. Draenor Manor. Perfect, because I do have to go to... I don't have to go to Draenor to get wines, but even though I'm doing the safe swap method, I have literally 0 food in my bank. Let's take a look at the hard clue, though, while we're here. A wilderness agility course. Alright, well, you have my word, we will be doing that after the Ardougne Easy Diary. Oh, and we just got 19 smithing from that too. Yeah, right, making those 2 bars. Alright, so iron short swords, iron dart tips, which you can't do as a tourist trap, and iron nails. So we'll get those done on our way to our next smithing level. But yeah, we're focused on our clue, and then it's back to mining. Alright, we just purchased our iron plate body and our studded chaps from the store. It's nice to have a little bit of cash and we're not just scrounging for like 100 GP. But we can make our own bronze full helm for the clue as well. We are truly self-made. Let's go to Draenor now and see where this clue takes us. Imagine if we get a black pickaxe. I've literally been sitting here spinning, going, why isn't this working? Where's Yuri? What's going on? Not realizing that I can't wear the studded chaps. I need a range level of 20. I forgot. So we can't even do this clue. People are probably screaming at me from the last clip, but whoopsie doodle. Shit. Thankfully, we can not skip an unlock by staying here so long, because I unlocked granite at 45 mining. But this has taken so long to get to 65%, and we've still got a little bit to go. But we are just about to hit 49 mining. We've literally been mining this, I'm pretty sure, from 42 to 49. And that's how long it's taken us to get to 61.6%. That is fucking crazy. Oh shit, I missed it. Okay, there's 65% by spider. We're running away now. Oh shit. Oh shit. And you see, that's... Oh my god. And that's why, yeah, I bloody hate those clouds. Okay, and at least we banked 200 of it, so if we do want to make some dynamite later on, we can. Cool. Alright, some sapphires, that's good. No more clue geodes, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? I want to go do the Forsaken Tower quest now, because that gives 10% favour. And we have all the requirements for that, which is fantastic. Although it does give 500 smithing XP as a reward, and I would like to... smith at least the 2 things we would need to smith from this level first. So we hit level 19 while smelting. We need to make iron sword and iron nails. 1 iron sword. And 1 set of iron nails. We'll probably make more iron nails in the future, but there we go. Cool. Now we have 417 XP to the next level. So even though the quest will level us up, we haven't skipped any of our unlocks. So fantastic. Okay, and here's where the hardcore could be all over. This furnace gave myself and my group Iron Man partner Middy in our Zaya Locked series one of the funniest moments of my career. One of the funniest moments of our series. I'm just going to play it right now. It's too good.
Light the furnace. Don't light the furnace.
You get a bit of damage there, champ.
Yes, so you can take a lot of damage here, and I've only got 17 HP, so we really don't want to stuff this up. Light the furnace. Yes, we're not dead. Awesome. That would have been hilarious. Okay, there we go. We've finished the Forsaken Tower quest. We returned Din's hammer to the doors of Din to Undor, and he's going to fix them, apparently. And this is why Lady Volcana is possibly one of the best NPCs in all of old school RuneScape. Just obsessed with a sherry. Jorah's always having to get a sherry, but, you know, love that from her. And we would like a reward, please. I had to mine all that volcanic sulfur. Yes. 6k cash, so good. 500 mining XP, 500 smithing XP. Our first memoir page. 20 smithing as well. Now we can smelt silver ore. That'll be handy when we do our crafting. Iron scimitars and iron arrowheads and spears and hasters locked away from us by Tybo Wano Trio and Barbarian Smithing. That's all good. Oh, what we really did it for, 10% favour, please. Yes. Awesome. We now have 75%. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to take the Volcanic minecart scrolls to the locations where you get the minecart to, and that'll get us up to 100%. Finally, then we can do a quick blast mine trip, and by that I mean we'll do it once for our unlock. Then we can finally go back to leveling, and we can go mine our granite before our next unlock at 50 mining, which is the size 5 stars. And here we go, just as an example, we've got these 5 minecart control scrolls. So the other stations where you take the minecart to, you talk to those dwarves and you give them the scroll. Awesome. But we've just been given 5% from that, so that is so good. Okay, we're back where we have been before in episode 1, where we came over to do Chambers of Xeric hunting and fishing. I haven't been back here since episode 1, since we were falsely banned. I thought it was maybe because of the raid scouting or something, I don't know. But we're here for a different reason. We have our control scroll for the minecart. Now we can get the minecart here, which is excellent. And now we have gained the maximum Lovacane favor. So good. Now we can finally mine in the blast mine. But we have dynamite for the ridiculous price of 1150 GP, but I'm just going to buy one just to do the unlock. We don't have to train here, thankfully. Yep, there we go, 20 mining, load cavity with dynamite. Yep, and then we light the dynamite, and then we run away. Oh, that gave fire making XP. Then it blows it up, yep, and then we get blasted ore. Nice, okay. Let's do it, yeah, a single blasted ore in the sack. Where's our ore, damn it? I want to collect my... There we go. 110 mining XP. And a single mithril ore, essentially, for 1150 GP. Well, that is just shocking. Turn to the Dust Bowl. That is the desert. We've mined sandstone here before. Time to mine some granite. Long journey. We took a carpet this time. And there we go, we're done. That was a hard task in the desert area. Is that our first hard task of any diary? Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, right, okay. Well, there we go. 75 XP as well. Okay, while we're here too, since we hit level 20 smithing from our quest, we can smith our level 20 unlocks. One being an iron scimitar. Nice. I've realised going back and editing this, I've basically got a lot of clips from going back and forth from the Lumbridge smelter making bars to the Port Gazard anvil and turning our bars into our new unlocks. That I've somehow skipped certain levels or anything like that. But believe me, it was a painful bloody process. We made every single item that was available to us. Also, no idea where the clip is of me smelting a silver bar when we hit level 20 smithing, but I do it again later on film just to prove it. Lots more disjointed smithing progress coming up. Nice. And square shield. Very nice. 24 smithing. We can now make iron war hammers. Where are we? Here we go. That's one. And there's 25 smithing iron battle axes. So let's make one of those. Ooh. And total level of 300. Oh, we are flying. Okay, let's just make a single bronze plate legs. There we go. 26 smithing. Love that. Iron chainmail bodies, oil lantern frames. Yep, so let's go. One oil lamp. Nice, and then the chain body. Nice, okay, now we can just use our bronze to level up to the next level. We've smelted lots of bronze bars, but let's do our iron kite shield first. From 27 to 28, nice. And then we can just go huge on the bronze plate bodies or whatever we want to make. Okay, a few bronze plate bodies later, there we go, 29 smithing, the level we would normally get to from doing the knight's sword. But we have, oh my god, we've had to smith a lot of stuff to get here. We can now make iron two-handed swords, love that. Let's actually make one now. Nice. And we'll just make some plate legs with our bronze. One more plate body and huge level. 30 smithing. We can now smelt steel and make steel daggers. That is massive. Now we need to mine a lot of iron and coal in order to make steel bars. We've got enough iron bars left over to do our iron unlocks at levels 31 and 33. Plate legs, plate skirts, and plate bodies. But yes, we'll be making primarily steel items from now on. Very excited about that. And if we scroll down, once we get to level 38, we can make a steel square shield. And this will give us enough wiggle room to then do the Sleeping Giants quest and get 6,000 smithing XP. That'll take us just shy of 40. And we'll do a steel warhammer to get us over the line, where we can then finally smelt gold and get on with our crafting towards our actual goal. Oh, okay. How bloody good. Just mining some iron in order to get our steel bars, and 50 mining. That is so good. We can now access Volcano Mine with 150 kudos on Fossil Island. That's also locked behind Thieving, so we can't do that. But we can also mine size 5 stars, so you better believe we'll be doing that. And get a new level 51 mining. Nice. No unlock. Okay, we're getting close to all the ore we need to reach our smithing goal. Sitting on 30 smithing, so we're getting into the steel soon. And I've just been doing some Motherload mine because we get the coal we need, but we also get gold, which we need for crafting. And there's 53 mining. Nice. No unlock there. Yay, 54 mining. Alright, we're almost there. We only need, I think, like 50 more coal. So that's 2 more bags of stuff. And then we can finally leave and stop mining and just do smithing. And then we can actually do what I want to do, which is the crafting. Oh my god. Alright, that should be more than enough. We didn't get exactly double the amount of coal as iron, but we can make some steel and then we'll end up smelting gold and smelting silver and stuff anyway. And we've got a little bit of bronze left over, so we should get there. We got some iron bars too. We should be alright. 20 nuggets though, I can't remember anything from this store. Can we, like how much it costs? 40, 60, 50, 30, coal bag, they're 100. There were some comments in episode 4 I did see that, you know, the whole going back and doing previous unlocks like coal and iron and things like that, where it's like, oh, you're not doing the most recent unlock. Well, we have to. If I mine granite from level 45, then we would never mine gold again for jewelry, for crafting. We would never mine coal again for smithing. I don't know how you expect me to actually progress the account. So I think we understand that going back to previous unlocks is kind of required in some instances. I'm going to try and avoid it as much as possible. Like skills like thieving, we saw me click that door a bunch of times. You know, once we get to knights, I'm not going to go back to desert bandits. We're just going to go forward with knights and we're just going to keep progressing that way. So it's going to be slow, yes, but it is viable. We're going to do that. It's not, we don't require anything that we pickpocket from paladins or something like that once we get to Vyres, right? We're just going to keep going through the list and that's going to be fine and dandy. But for stuff like mining, smithing, cooking, fishing, woodcutting, fire making, fletching, these skills all relate together. So you kind of have to go back to the previous unlocks. And yeah, I don't want to spend the game buying things from shops. I also don't want to spend the game like picking up spawns or something like that. Like it's just not, yeah, we're skill guided, mate. We follow the skill guide. We use our skills. Alright, but let's go finally do some smithing, baby. So keen. And here we go, our first steel bars on the account. This is cool. 18 XP per steel bar. Now that's very nice. We still have to make our steel dagger before we level up, so we won't do too many bars. But this is going to be... This is the plan. We're going to sit here and smelt bars when we need to smelt. And then we're going to either teleport or walk down to Port Khazard and use the anvil there. And then walk back up and use the furnace here when we need to. We're going to have to go back and forth every level because we don't want to miss an unlock when we hit the level. So, I'm looking forward to when smithing is done. Just very tedious hopping back and forth between levels. I don't know how I'm making this into a watchable episode at this point. I was just looking at my clips and I don't know where the clip has gone of me smelting silver ore. So just for completion's sake, look, we're going to do one more silver bar here just so I know I have the clip of it. But yeah, I don't know where my clip has gone. So hopefully I find it. But trust we did it at 20 smithing. Okay, time for our level 30 level up. Let's make steel dagger. Guess we'll have to make 2 because I stuffed up. There we go, 31 smithing. Now we can make iron plate legs, iron plate skirts, and steel axes. So let's go back to our anvil and this time make a steel axe. Nice. And it feels good to get like 38.5 XP from each bar. So much better than the bronze we're doing. Let's grab some iron. So we're going to need 6 iron. Right, and here we have iron plate legs and an iron plate skirt. Nice. And now we can just level up by making a bunch of steel axes, I would say. And there's 32 smithing, so now we can make steel maces. So we'll make a bunch of bars and we'll head back to the anvil to make that steel mace. Nice, there's level 33. So now we can make iron plate bodies, our last iron unlock, steel med helms, and steel crossbow bolts. So, iron plate body. Nice, we are finished with iron. I also have these bronze bars, so I'm just going to quickly use these. Now we can make a steel med helm. And start making a shitload of steel bolts. This will be probably one of the things I make the most. This and some knives and maybe some arrow tips. Just for things we'll be able to use in the future. Now just to reiterate about the dart tips, the tourist trap, yes we can go do the tourist trap quest now. We have 20 smithing, we hit 20 smithing a while ago. Almost, the reward XP from tourist trap, we are almost at a point with our agility level where I would be able to put the XP lamps from Tourist Trap into agility at level 35 and then not skip any unlocks. The reason why I haven't gone to do that is this level 10 fletching requirement. Fletching is actually one of the major early obstacles on this account, but if I just take a look at fletching, the third one on the list here, bronze brutal arrows. Brutal arrows require partial completion of the Zoga Flesh Eaters quest. Zoga Flesh Eaters requires Big Chompy Bird Hunting, which Big Chompy Bird Hunting also has this requirement of 30 ranged. The other levels aren't that big of a deal, as far as I can tell right now, but 30 ranged requires us to progress obviously through our different weapons and different armors that we can obtain through ranged. So there is a small obstacle with the armor. Obviously we've got to craft the different armor, but we are now currently working on our smithing to get to 40 smithing to smelt gold, to therefore get our crafting up, so the armor would be okay. The thing that's standing in our way of getting to 30 the most is the blue-right crossbow. This requires 16 ranged, so we'd have to use it, and blue-right bolts. We can definitely make blue-right. It only requires level 8, and making the limbs only requires level 13, so we've had to skip that unlock already on our smithing grind. However, we haven't completed the Knight's Sword quest. The Knight's Sword, as I'm sure everyone is aware, gives a massive amount of smithing XP. We've already achieved the levels required for it. We could easily go do it, but it gives almost 13,000 smithing XP. We are able to do the Knight's Sword quest at level 42 smithing, because at level 42 smithing, we will unlock steel kite shields. The XP then will get us to level 44, but not so far that we hit 45, so we can still do our steel two-handed swords unlock, and the only thing we're skipping is steel claws, which we cannot do right now because we are unable to complete the Death Plateau quest, because that will give us too much attack XP, and we'll skip and unlock that way. If we get more attack XP and do this later on in the account, we'll have to go do Death Plateau and then come do Steel Claws, and not be able to do the Knight's Sword until well into the 50s of smithing. This is the ideal time at level 42 without having done the Death Plateau quest for an account build like this, where we can complete the Knight's Sword without violating our rules. I'm going to choose to do it this way to not lock our ranged away from us for a very long time. So once we hit 42 smithing, I'll go and do the Knight's Sword. That'll let us then get some blue-right and make the ranged weapons we'll need, and we'll be able to more easily progress once we craft some armor and things like that. With our ranged, then we'll be able to partially complete Zoga Flesh Eaters, get our fletching level up then, past 7, all the way to 10. Then we can do the Tourist Trap. Then we can come back and do Dart Tips. So, but yeah, so now that we're at 34, we can still keep progressing. So let's get some more steel bars and make steel swords and steel nails. Alright, there we go. I didn't stuff it up this time. There's 35 smithing. We can now make steel scimitars, arrowheads, spears and hasta. Unfortunately, Tybo Wano Trio will continue to elude us for now. And Secateur's Attachment. This is something through forestry that I don't know why they gave these things like certain skilling requirements. Secateur's Attachment with 35 smithing. But the Secateur's Attachment gives 0 smithing XP when you make it. Alright, we're in our favourite outfit. We have a job to do. We are at 35 smithing. As I was smelting, I was like, I swear 35 smithing reminds me of something else. Lucky I checked the skill guide because I was correct. Cannonballs are unlocked at 35 smithing. So steel scimitars, steel arrowheads, we'll be doing those. Cannonballs as well, we need to do those too. Definitely before we hit level 36. So luckily it is entirely within our means to start the Dwarf Cannon quest. We won't finish it because it gives crafting XP for whatever reason. But we get the ammo mold during the quest. So we'll be able to do our cannonballs. I don't think we need to finish the quest to actually smelt them if I'm... Hopefully I'm correct. I've been wrong before, but we're heading up here. Alright, last one. Some more damage for us. We cut ourselves on the rusty old railing. Oh dear. That will require a tetanus shot. Alright, his cannon's broken, so we're going to fix it for him as well. Here we go. Use toolkit. Alright. Oh my god, okay. Alright, yep, we'll use that on the spring, sure. This is the weirdest, oldest interface. Alright, yep. Use the pliers. The safety switch, sure. Oh my god. And use this on the gear. Wow. Oh my god, these animations have come a long way. Alright, champ, we fixed your cannon. Alright, we've found your Nolodian. Hey, champ. Give us an ammo mold. Yep. Yes, okay, cool. We've got an ammo mold. Awesome. Okay, I decided to go to Lumbridge instead because it was close to a furnace, and then we'll go to Ardougne after that via Port Gazar to do our smithing. So, we have our ammo mold and our steel bar. Moment of truth. Can I smelt cannonballs? Yes. Let's just do 1 bar. Slowly form 4 cannonballs. Yes. Awesome. That's so cool. Okay, now I can make cannonballs. That's awesome. And we didn't have to finish the quest. So, now we'll go to Fishing Trawler to our trusty anvil. Nice. 36 smithing now. We've only got 4 levels left. We can now make steel longswords, steel studs, steel javelin heads, and steel crossbow limbs. Okay. Let's go steel longsword. Nice. Steel studs, which I can't even remember what they're used for, but we've got them now. Oh, they're for... Isn't that for making, like, studded armor? What else is there? Javelin heads. Yep, let's go some of them. It's like a shopping list. This is great. And steel limbs. And we'll have to make a steel crossbow with that eventually, too. Another level, baby. 37 smithing, steel full helms, and steel throwing knives. Well, that's easy. We can do that. Let's make a steel full helm. And now let's just make a shitload of steel knives. Nice. Only 3 levels to go. Yes! Yes! Gold bar, baby! So good. Okay, now, since we've done our gold ring unlock, we're at 6 crafting. Now we can do our gold necklace unlock. But we're going to need another gold bar for a gold bracelet and one for a gold amulet anyway. And then gold once we get to 20 for sapphire. So, you know, we were never going to get enough Captain Arnavs to make the grind, you know, just finish up. But this is pretty cool. This is great. Another gold bar to the collection. Oh, how bloody good. Alright, and, you know, I always say I'm going to streamline stuff, but I can't help myself. We just got that gold bar. And we're at level 6 crafting, so I'm going to do our gold necklace unlock, baby. Nice! 20 crafting. There's our level 6 unlock finished. Let's just make some molten glass to cap off that level, if I even have enough. I bet I don't. Yeah, we do perfectly. Nice. Level 7 crafting. Okay, another gold bar will be required for our gold bracelet. But now we can also craft leather boots and pie dishes. So, little bit to do on this level. Keen when we get round to the crafting for sure, but it is good to see that slowly tick up. Let's, back to the smelting though. We're just making our steel bars. Once we hit level 38, we have a little detour. Okay, and we're just smelting some more steel bars as you do. Important level coming up. Very important. 38 smithing. We can now make a steel square shield. Oh, I love that for us. So we will be making one of those. Let's just make this last bar. Yeah, so let's walk down to Port Khazard and make our steel square shield. And then we are going to have enough XP to do the Sleeping Giants quest, unlocking the Giants Foundry. Not that we'll really be using it, because there's so many unlocks, we'll have to get most of our XP at the anvil. But it'll save me mining a lot more coal and iron. 6,000 XP, juicy. Doing the Sleeping Giants quest, I figured, oh yeah, simple quest, it's not going to matter at all. But in the Sleeping Giants quest, you actually need 3 oak logs. Oak logs obviously require 15 woodcutting, but we need to cut down light jungle at level 10. That requires the completion of the jungle potion quest, and the jungle potion quest is very achievable, easy, we can do it right now, short quest, but it gives just enough Herblore XP to be annoying. It gives 775 Herblore XP, meaning, looking at our unlock table, meaning we'll have to make an attack potion at level 3 and an anti-poison potion at level 5. And from there, we can get the jungle potion XP without skipping over the Relisum's Balm. It seems we would be skipping barbarian potions. However, at our current state of the account, barbarian potions need, obviously, the completion of barbarian herblore. And that is locked behind the completion of barbarian fishing, because you need roe in order to make these potions. And that is unavailable to us because barbarian fishing is actually locked behind thieving, which is what we're doing all of this to be able to do anyway. So we can't do that. That's on the list to come back to the barbarian herblore, and we'll definitely be able to make use of them later on. We need to get a 5 herblore and make an anti-poison potion in order to complete the jungle potion quest. Seems very straightforward. The problem is obtaining the herbs without gaining too much XP. Right, because we know that we are locked in that regard. The attack potion, the guam leaf, and the Marantil can actually be acquired via our Wise Old Man tasks. So I'm hoping I can go now and complete a bunch of Wise Old Man tasks and potentially get those herbs. What we're going to do first is, now that we're level 38 smithing, we're going to make ourselves a steel square shield for the unlock. Now, let's go and do some Wise Old Man tasks. And I can't remember if I recorded this or not, but I actually did something sneaky and did a little bit of a drop trick to obtain a couple White Old Man's messages. I mean, we could obtain technically a whole inventory of them, but I wasn't sure if it's going to work with a drop trick when I hand in the message, because it might just zap them all out of my inventory. What I'm going to do is drop each of these messages, talk to our friend, the drunken priest, see if he gives me a reward, pick up a message if it hasn't disappeared, talk to him again, see if that works. Because if it does, oh, we've unlocked something big, baby. We've uncovered something huge. So I figured there's a chance. This is probably quite old code for these old man messages. And you never know, there is sort of some stuff like that in the game where we might be able to take advantage of it. Alright, so here's our friend, here's our drunken priest. So each of these messages is the same. I did the drop trick on them. So to Lawrence, stop drinking, sincerely Wise Old Man. So let's drop a few of the messages. Talk to him. Stop drinking, champion. Stop it. Prayer XP. Okay. Oh, that's 20 prayer as well. Nice. Ah, we can now wear proselyte armor. Vestment, robes, and legs are locked behind clue scrolls, but proselyte we will be able to get our hands on eventually via the Wanted quest and Slug Menace. That's a little way away, but we've got that now unlocked. Let's drop another 3 of these because they're still here. Yep, to Father Lawrence. Stop drinking. Oh my god, this is going to work. Oh my god. This is going to work. Prayer XP for that one as well. Oh my god. I am a fucking genius. I am a fucking genius, baby. Oh my god, this is actually cracked. An uncut emerald. This is unbelievably cracked. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, this is massive, mate. Now I just want to do a shitload of these wise old man tasks. And we're going to need to do them as well because we need to get the herbs. Oh my god. This is insane. I feel bad. I'm so sorry, wise old man. I'm sorry. But we are going to take advantage of your stupidity. And, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, here's the real test. If I can bank these, right? If I can bank these, we're going to make a new tab for them even. Holy shit. If I can bank these and then get another one from him, this is cracked. Ah, you seem to... Okay. Okay, moment of truth, baby. Let's, I almost want to test it where I talk to him with all of them just in my invent. Why don't I do that with just 2 of them? Why don't I see if I talk to him with 2 messages and see what happens? Stop drinking. Yep. Message for me. He takes them both. Okay, and he gives us runes. Okay then. Alright, so we do need to do it one by one. Oh, that is grim. But, okay. Yep, stop drinking. Coins. Oh my god. Stop drinking. Prayer XP. Stop drinking. More runes. Oh, this is... Oh my god, this is so fucking cracked. Prayer XP. Mate. 21 prayer as well. 21 prayer. What message? Message. Coins. Oh, mate. Stop drinking, champ. More prayer XP. Oh, this is actually fucking bonkers. Prayer XP. Yes, herbs! Okay. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. There's the Marantils. Oh, this is so sick. Message. More coins. Last message. More runes. Oh my god. That was just one invent. You poor fella. You poor fella. Taramid. Guamleaf. Marantil. Harrowlanders. Look at the runes. Look at the cash. Oh my god. Now, we've been asked again to go see Father Lawrence. The only other information that I have is a tweet from Modash from 2019 that says each task actually has the same chance of happening, assuming you've got the stats to make any items he's requesting, which you probably do, because you would assume that your stats are decent. Mine are not decent. Some of the items, though, we could do, like Iron Mace, we have the smithing level to do. Anchovies, we have the like fishing to do. There's some other ones that are literally just collect like berries and stuff. But every single time so far, we've been just told, go talk to Father Lawrence. So, I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but I'm just going to roll with it. I'm not going to do this for like 100 hours. I'm not just going to like do this to get like 1 million, you know, herbs and stuff like that. I'm going to get enough herbs so we have the supplies to do our early Herblore levels, especially just to finish the Jungle Potion quest. Because I do plan on, you know, getting herbs the traditional way, like through farming and through combat. But this is, yeah, this is just too good to pass up right now. I'm not going to lie. As long as he's telling us to go see Father Lawrence, we're going to do it. So, wise old man? More like, old man. Another uncut emerald. This is so good for crafting in the future. Another emerald. Oh my god. Alright, so there's loot from one invent of wise old man tasks. I guess let's go get some more. This... Oh my god. More prayer XP. 28 prayer. Holy shit. Alright, well this Alcoholic Priest is just saving our life. Unfortunately, didn't get any... We got 5 more guam, so that should be enough herbs then to get to level 5. It should definitely be enough. And then we can go do the Jungle Potion quest and not skip an unlock. Oh, we got an sold unicorn head for that. Alright, handy. But we have our unicorn horn for when we do an anti-poison potion. Nice. Betty, we also need some Eyes of Newt from you. So I'll need 6 of those. There we go. Nice. We can get a pestle and mortar from the Karumja General Store. So I don't have to walk all the way to Tavali. Alright, needs to make a special brew. Recommended combat level of 20. No, I don't think we care about that. This is insane. There we go. Far out. Okay. But alright, we can clean that. Nice. I've always loved the way that looks. That colour just, it looks so nice. Okay. Well, there we go. We found it quickly. Nice. Okay. See you later, freaks. I'll see you in a future Slayer-related episode. Alright, better clean the herb. Nice. So that gives XP as well. Clean that as well. 3 XP. Nice. These rocks, maybe? Oh, yep. There we go. Grimy Valencia Moss. Cool. Alright, let's hope we don't get moosed by Jogers. We'll enter the cave. Oh, shit. They can hit 7s, these things, so... If we didn't die to those fire giants last episode, we can't die to a Joger this episode. Yes, we found a herb. Alright, here we are, but we're not talking to him just yet. We need to make ourselves some attack potions and level up. Nice. 4 Herblore. First Herblore level. We can now make attack mix, but we cannot do Barbarian Herblore right now. So we'll come back to the mixes. There we go, more attack potions. Let's clean out other guams. Let's make some more attack potions here. Amazing, level 5. We can now make anti-poison potions. You can now clean Marantil. Let's clean that Marantil. Let's add it to our vial of water. Crush our unicorn horn. And make an anti-poison. Nice! Guess we got one more attack potion to make as well, so let's just do that. And now we'll talk to Trifidus and finish the Jungle Potion quest. There's your Rogue's Purse. Please make your Jungle Potion. Trifidus shows you some techniques in Herblore. You gain experience in Herblore. Nice! Jungle Potion completed. Another quest point, 775 XP. And we jump up to level 10 Herblore. Didn't skip any unlocks because Relism's Balm is the next one. And we can now make that before we hit level 11, which is Taramin. But that's for the future. Right now, we are now able to hack jungle. So let's hack some light jungle and get to 15 woodcutting so we can chop our oak log and then finally go do the Sleeping Giants quest and then back on the smithing grind. Which is for crafting, which is for our thieving. So it's all a rich tapestry. 1 woodcutting XP. What the fuck? Is it because we're failing it? If we successfully hack it down, does that give us more maybe? Yeah, because we look a bit like we're like, oh no. 1 XP, yeah, look at us, we're sighing. So if we're successful in our hacking, do we get more XP? Oh, there we go, 32 XP. Now we're gaining favour for Taibo One Eye. Oh, look at all these spiders walking around, bloody creep me out. A gem rock? Oh, we actually can mine gem rocks. Oh, but I said I couldn't do it because it's in Taibo One Eye. Oh, man. Alright, well, maybe I should actually leave. Go get food. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to go... Yep, okay, we're going to go get a pickaxe and more food, come back so we can mine the gem rock. The jungle spider's after us, tribesmen are after us. Oh, yes! And we can get uncut red topaz. Right, cool, now we can mine this gem rock. That's so sick. So good. Mine an emerald. Oh, this is actually amazing for us. Because we need these gems for crafting. Oh, there we go. 11 woodcutting. We can now chop with a black axe. No, we cannot. Because that is locked behind clue scrolls or monsters which we cannot kill at our current stats. we have limited combat XP to attack them with anyway, so... Oh, tribesmen. Right, we might be able to hide. Oh shit, no. There we go. Okay, we're hiding from the tribesmen. Woohoo! 12 woodcutting! Oh, hang on. You can now make and paddle a log canoe. I remember, I saw those before. I saw this before, but that doesn't give XP, right? Oh, it does give XP. Oh, well. Alright, we're done here. Nice. The only canoe you can make is a log. That's fine with me. That's all we want to make. Let's chop down this canoe. Shape canoe. A log. 30 wood cutting. Now, I don't want to float down the canoe. So, can I hot worlds and just do that again? Yes, I can. So good. What a way to train. Nice. 15 wood cutting. You can now cut down oak trees. Lovely. There is one right here. We need 3 logs for Sleeping Giants quest. Nice. Alright, off to do. Oh, actually, no, we need to get some wool as well. And the sheep. Don't fight me. He needs us to smith. Alright, let's start the Sleeping Giants quest. Okay, repairing polishing wheel. Oh, we are so smart. We are repairing now a big hammer. And we can repair the grindstone as well. Let's take some stuff. Ooh, look at this. Love this. Free stuff. Okay, let's go to the crucible. Chuck it in there. There we go. Used our bucket of water on the mold. Free your hands. Oh, we're holding a wee book. Here we go. Now we've got our big sword. Nice. Alright, now we've got to cool it down. I forgot you get a tiny bit of smithing XP by doing this, but doesn't matter. We're not going to skip and unlock. It's all good. Alright, now it's in the green. Now we need to polish it. This is going to be a terrible sword, but I don't care. As long as we do the quest and get our XP, I don't mind at all. Hey, we just made a sword for Obor. Haha. We will definitely get around Obor at some point. And there we go, we've just completed Sleeping Giants with a single quest point, 6,000 smithing XP, that is beautiful, and Giants Foundry for later on. We'll do that later. But yeah, 39 smithing, beautiful as planned, didn't skip an unlock. We can now make steel warhammers, which we will make for only 424 XP. Let's go to our anvil. Alright, and steel warhammer. There we go. Nice, that's our unlock completed. Woohoo! 40 smithing, baby, huge! You can now smelt gold and make steel battle axes. Well, let's make a steel battle axe right this second. Oh, how good is that? Much, much more importantly, we have gold ore from Motherload mine. It's time to make some gold bars and then finally continue with our crafting grind because we need to make a gold bracelet. And that'll do us for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Here is the progression of our lock list from start to finish. I'll start to include these more frequently in the episodes if it's something what you're after. If you've made it this far into the episode, thank you so much. Comment down below how keen you are for the crafting grind next episode. How bloody good.